Hi folks, welcome to stream. I'm Danny DeMonica and well, as you can tell by the giant pile and moving boxes here, well, it's finally happening. The move. Obviously, we still have at least one more week of streams, but if you thought I was kidding and that this was a bit, well, I got news for you. It isn't. Either way, what we have for you tonight is us continuing our trip into the 16-bit mayhem and chaos that was the Sega Genesis. But we're going to be doing Vectorman 2. See, this one doesn't have all the scratches and fucked up marks as the first Vectorman, but point being is, Vectorman here. Vectorman 2 here came out in 1996. Long story short, oh boy. If the first Vectorman was hope, the second Vectorman, it's not a bad game. In fact, by all accounts, we're going to be playing more of the same. But the marketing and everything surrounding Vectorman 2 and Sega in 1996, let's just say, you know how one of those ads was saying that if people can keep making 16-bit games like Vectorman, maybe 16-bit would still stay alive? Let's put it this way. In terms of major commercial console stuff, I'm more optimistic that Michael would have a will to live than Sega would have had that. As most folks in the southern United States would say, bless your heart. Because when I show y'all where some of these reviews end up for Vectorman 2, don't get me wrong, the reviews are still good. all I have to do is show y'all just how fucked things are. And I go no further. Let me make sure I got everything set up because I'm trying to make this quick because I am fucking tired because guess who had to do deliveries today at work and did it for 8 hours straight. While I'm happy I did good at my job, I am a tired bastard. Make sure we're good on every front. Because I just need to show y'all and point to y'all no further than this bitch right here. Check this out. No further than the December 96 issue of GamePro magazine. First off, ain't that many, there's literally only one Genesis game on the cover. And that's Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, which is tied into MK Trilogy because they both came out same time. Yeah, there's also Sonic 3D Blast, but they follow on the Saturn thing. Also, Sega by this time, actually, the guy who brought him to the dance, Tom Kalinske, pretty much wound up resigning from Sega of America. For what reasons? There's multiple. But long story short, Sega got their budget for ads slashed within the span of 12 months. And you guys will see that no further than when I show you guys, where's the page? Here it is. Make haste or make waste. You got Sonic 3D Blast on a 2-page spread right next to Vectorman, when if this was in 95, both of these would have gotten 2 different fucking ads. So let it sink in, they out here sharing space. And then when you see the reviews, oh Lord, the reviews. If I could find it. Okay, that's PlayStation. What the hell they said? Vector. Hold on. I know I saw the review earlier, but just know that. Okay, page 101. So. Where the fuck is page 101? Hey, man. Give me a sec. I know that this thing said page 101. That's kind of wild that there's no... I mean, they're still trying to promote 16-bit stuff. Don't get me wrong, but... What the fuck happened to the... Sorry. I'm a little... Here we go. Now, this is what I'm saying. It was on page 152. I got led astray. Check this shit out. The 16-bit gamer survival guide. Pretty much, this is in no uncertain terms of the game magazines is saying, hey, y'all. Yeah, your time is up. Now, granted, there are some certified hood classics like Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble, which some of y'all can't possibly actually expect me to play that, mainly because I'm not good at the Donkey Kong game, so we saw that the hard way. Let me get through 1 and 2 first, and then come and talk to me about Donkey Kong Country 3. We got Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for the Genesis and Super Nintendo. Mainly the Genesis here. But this is the boy that we've come to see. Vectorman 2. Like, the first paragraph here is foul. Check this out as we use our zoom in o-meter. For those faithful fans who have seen their Genesis goes from trusty to dusty, get ready. Vectorman's back in town and this ball of fun just got better. Which is really cool. I think that's rad. But the good news is this whole review is particularly positive. The whole damn thing. Everybody says this is a certified hood classic. But again, Vectorman 2 injects a little life into the slowly fading Genesis market. Don't move on to the next gen until you gave this last gen title a shot. Like, this is me after watching a giant video about someone leaking Sega's financial year documents, which pretty much was their plan for 1996. And in no uncertain terms, they were like, buddy, why are you trying to keep the Sega Genesis alive in 1996? We need shit for the Saturn. What are y'all doing, pretty much? So, this game isn't bad, but fuckery was afoot at Sega. And it shows. And also, budget cuts were afoot at Sega. And it shows. You know what I mean? But also, just because we're gonna check one video game strategy guide saying, hey, 16-bit is about as good as Thunderfucked. Also, real quick, shout out to another game I can see y'all begging me to do. Shout out to Sonic 3D Blast, one good time. Fun fact, I actually like this game. I don't know why, but there's something charming about Sonic 3D Blast. I can't, for the life of me, put my head around why I like it, because it's, everybody says it's not a good Sonic game, and I can understand it, but I have it on Saturn and otherwise. It's just, I don't know why I like the little motherfucker. Let's see, Cuphead Deads are doing that. They are making a game for the Sega Master System. I can't believe I might be buying a new game for the Sega Master System. Mother of fucking God. I'm scared. I need to be held by, like, some form of significant other after reading that. Wait, Alistair, why are you eating a pound of fucking chocolate? You're a goddamn cat. Dude, put down the fucking chocolate. Like, it's just, I'm concerned for you. Okay, issue 88 was just... Oh, okay, issue 88 was December 96. Bet. But chocolate... But no! The point is, no. You want chocolate. I want a bunch of people watching stream. We are not the same. I'm kidding. Either way, I'm hoping that I can find the EGM. Okay, I did. I found my treasure trove of EGM magazines. So I'm hoping I got the right one. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna double check and read it first before I even throw it on a Asylum Vision, as it were. But yeah, whew. Must be 88, so it must be November 96 I'm needing, not December 96. I'm getting that for Switch 2. I feel like I have to, if I get something for a Nintendo console, I kind of tend to want to keep it on the console I got it from. I'm getting that bitch physically. It has online multiplayer, you know what that means. Yeah, but notoriously, fun fact, I am actually legitimately hard to get people to, like, pin down to actually play video games with, because I stay to myself so fucking much. Because I am just a weird bastard. But no, so I got the right magazine this time. I never said I was good at Killer Instinct. Well, that's fair, and we found that out the easy way, because you got your fucking ass kicked. Either way. This is EGM, November of 96. Twisted Metal 2's on the cover. First info for Castlevania 5, aka those of y'all that... This is Symphony of the Night right here. But, we need to go to page 90. This is a holiday and fighting game special. So this issue is easily about a couple of hundred long. So I need to go back to 90. Alright, here we go. Here's Vectorman 2 right here. And it's right next to Sonic 3D Blast and Mr. Do, which is like a redo of an 80s game. So we got, real quick, we got 7.5, 8, 7, 6.5. So not as good as the first time we saw these. The best feature is the new morphs. The worst feature is the levels are smaller. And they want us to also just try the original Vectorman. Let's see. The best feature for Sonic 3D Blast is graphics. The worst feature is repetitive. Also try Spot Goes to Hollywood. No thank you. But no. Pretty much everyone is saying that, in general, if you don't want to read what's going on here about Vectorman 2, they are legitimately just saying that it is more of the same here. Good techno beat, half decent second mascot, pretty much they wholeheartedly recommend this game. And it's not even close. I think the only mid one we got here is that this person down here, Sushi X, was really pissed that the levels were much smaller. I feel like they got labyrinthian after a while, but here's also how they rank it. Visuals got a 7. Sound got a 9. Ingenuity got a 5. Replay value got a 5. Replay value. Wow, replays in chat. How the fuck do we do it? Replay value. But yeah, so that, unless we got to see more magazines, you guys kind of get the point, picking up what they're putting down. If you only had a Genesis in 1996, I'm going to tell you right now, this was your last year of eating good, because you got MK, Sonic, and Vectorman 2, because 97 gets fucking dire fucking fast. Like, I think for Genesis, the only non-EA Sports title that you get is like the Sega sports games. And I think also, I'd like to say the Lost World Jurassic Park also came out for Genesis in 97. So that's all you really got in 97. Because once they started trying to ramp up for the Dreamcast, they pretty much slashed everything for Saturn, slashed everything for, especially poor Genesis. 32X didn't even make it out of 96. So, there is that. I'm actually going to look up and see what games came out in 1997 for the Genesis. There ain't many. Oh dear God, there really ain't fucking many. Unfortunately, gonna be in and out. That's fine. Pretty much, I'm looking up legitimately, honest to God, actual games that came out. And it looks like, not counting ROM hacks, not counting bootlegs, it literally is a handful of World Series Baseball 98, Lost World Jurassic Park, NHL 98, NBA Live 98, Madden 98, yeah. And Europe got, let's see. You got, okay, I'm going to start over. You got FIFA World to the World Cup 98. You got the Lost World Jurassic Park, which is your only non-sports game. You got Madden 98, NBA Live 98, NHL 98. And you have the two Sega sports games being World Series Baseball 98, which is just a roster update so you can play as Tampa Bay and Arizona, and NFL 98, which is a roster, literally just a roster update of primetime NFL football. But at least you got that, because Madden 98 didn't even have the decency to update the damn rosters. They still had the Oilers in Houston. But yeah, 7 games, all of 97. That's it for the, like, when I say what a difference 12 months makes. So either way, on the other side of this ad break, if we got like 8 more minutes, which is like 8 more minutes for me to tell people, hey, I'm doing Vectorman and streaming. Because I've been told I need to promote my streams more to get people in and give them give them a reason to fucking care and all that. So I'm going to try. I will say for this upcoming week of streams, I don't know what I want to do just yet. I might do Comic Zone. I might do some other Genesis games. But I also think that I would like to do Kirby Air Riders soon. Just so I can say I did a modern game on this side of the move. Which I think would be particularly cool. But either way, we're in for some fun. And because I see that Replay already did it. Frame fucking one that we were live. Like, I got the Game Genie here, so y'all already know what we're going to do. We're going to have infinite lives and all that, so this is damn near as close to a guaranteed win as we're going to be getting on this here channel. Which I know those are going to be few and far between, but I need to just be cool with them as I can. Oh. I'm also going to be my own mod tonight. Oh, no, never mind. I'm not going to be my own mod. I was about to say Garu's dealing with a storm, so I don't expect them to show up, but shit. Hi, Burb. Wasn't expecting that. That is what we call in the business a good surprise. Take them how you can get them. Phone still has 34%. That's fair. So pretty much, that's my cue to try and make good and damn sure Storm can get fucked. I don't know why I read that as Cam can get fucked, but maybe I've just been around your Telegram too fucking much. Anyway, those of y'all that remembered that today's stream was here, I do appreciate it. Y'all are fucking awesome. I might do another thing where I vote for, I think in terms of streams, I think these streams have gone about as well as I could hope for. I think the only thing I might do a little differently is I might next week, just to see, for curiosity's sake, I might vote how oh, hi, welcome to stream. I might vote and see how, I might vote and see if I need to stick to Saturdays, or if I could just bounce between Saturday and Sunday for streams. I also did something that would make you question my survival instincts. Showered while Storm act. What the fuck is wrong with you, Garu? Why? I got a haircut and styled short, so all of 10 minutes I'm fine. It's not the point, Garu. That's not the point. Do I need to get the funeral music? Cause what? Why? For what? This doesn't spark joy. This sparks concern. This sparks worry, if you will. Just what in the hell? Like, I get it, but... And I get it that Garu's persona here is of a slime griff and they can't feel pain, but... Remember, I'm also on a hill. I grew up in the boonies. I ain't scared of no storm. I sit on the porch and took a shower during the fucking storm, Garu. If lightning were to have hit you or anywhere near the house, Garu, you're covered in fucking water, Garu. You're gonna get zapped, Garu. God damn. It's simple science, Garu. I like how you can just tell that the more and more I just say Burb's name here. I also did it when the lightning seemed to fuck off. Okay, that's a little better. It's a little better. Sounds cozy. Getting zapped sounds cozy. I'm concerned for y'all. Laura gets it. Getting zapped sounds cozy. Go shake hands with Michael then. Fucking Zap Cat. Oh, God. I worry about y'all because this is some lemming level shit right here. Man, Desi should be getting hit soon with it. Well, I hope the otter's okay. I haven't seen them in stream in fucking months. Either way, I think I have killed enough time and y'all have killed enough brain cells sitting here telling me that. So we're going to go to break. That's all for the pregame show because also... No, I say that as out of concern because I know he's hit a rough patch. I'm fucking worried about him. That's not a, why hasn't he showed up? That's a, well, I hope the little otter finds fucking something to make him happy. I can be a not terrible person. Zaps, I don't think anyone here likes Electro Stint. Well, I could have been fooled by Garu and fucking Laura being like, yippee! Showering in a thunderstorm is nice. They could have fooled me, goddammit. Either way, I know this is a quick pregame show, but it's literally quick mainly because I'm tired and I kind of want to power through Vectorman 2. He seems excited by Summer Games Fest announcements. I can see that. I may as well call those two Daredevil because they have no fear. God damn. You know, eventually they're gonna have me do a just chatting stream, and it's just gonna be me observing chat, and that'd be the day. That'd be the fucking day. But when we come back, we have Vectorman 2, and because someone put the Great Equalizer, we will be bringing it to you in Game Genie Vision. So that'll be good. The only fear that I manifest is that of the ocean. Little Mermaid gonna fuck Garu up. My family sends me after the hornet's nest. That's concerning. I'm going to break now. I gotta run commercials. But when we come back, we'll be back straight console side with Vectorman 2. Don't go away, but dear God, maybe some of y'all might want to stay around and just stare at the commercials. Because you're probably safer with the commercials than y'all are staying in your fucking cells because y'all ain't got no damn self-preservation skills, apparently. We'll be right back.
unto others, as others do unto you. New Vectorman 2, only on Sega Genesis.
And straight to the big giant board of me figuring out what game stuff we need, because goddamn, just goddamn. Okay, so what we're about to look for now is simply. Need to see fucking. Alright, cool. So I got the Game Genie codes ready. I should have the Game Genie codes ready. Do they not have Game Genie codes? Okay, there we go. I was scared for a damn minute. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got... simple enough. I think I just need infinite lives. ADNT, AADN. Oh, do I need anything else? Let's see. All they got is infinite lives, infinite power of weapon, infinite time for weapons, multi-jump. I don't think I need a multi-jump. Yeah, let's just start with this and see where we go. But even the setup for this game is a lot fucking different than like, it starts the same except for they just go, here you go. Here's your title screen. Like, no absolutely flashy anything, just here. Take your damn title screen. And what do you mean I don't have self-preservation? Quiet you. Oh. I forgot that there was a contest winner in this game. Where, you can make a new morph for Vectorman. And this is the winner. The new Gundam game looks good. You may want to go wishlist it after stream. Yeah, you're not wrong. I might. Okay, that's cool. Just Vectorman just jamming out. Why does it look so damn blurry? Hold on a sec. I need to do something real quick. Alright, that's better. Oh wait, he's not so damn blurred. Because all I have is composite cables for my Genesis. And there you go, first level done. I almost feel like with Vectorman, I feel like there's a story, but for the life of me, I never really sat down and figured out just what that damn story is about. Because it just feels more like, hey, we're giving y'all a reason to just pop somebody in this damn game, you know? Yeah, get my ass beat by a slug was not my idea of a good time. Okay, so the little bio sacks are actually how we get upgrades this go around. Cool. The Shadow of the Colossus devs are making something. By Epic Game. Oh, well, shit. That would involve me giving Tim Sweeney money. I don't know about all that. What do you mean I start from the beginning? Of course y'all realize I'm going to have to use more cheats. Start with 10 energy balls. Alright, fine, motherfucker. Y'all want to play. I got shit to do today. Like, I have to help my sibling, more than likely, when they get home, load more stuff up into the car to go to the new place. So, I was going to be a good Danny and not cheat too hard, but no, fine. If this is how it's got to be, it's got to be. BLXT. Plus, I'm under a bit of a time constraint. Can I send Danny in Note the Void? Why are you trying to send me to the Void? For what? Probably Cryo still? But replay. Oh, that looks much better with the scan lines on. God damn. It's a beautiful bitch. I already shot a motherfucker off screen. Good start. The Void is actually really I'm willing to cheer it on solely because they're actually letting the devs do what they're good at. The buildings are alive. That sounds like the start of a Backrooms prequel. Alright, let's see. Basically, just excited because the devs haven't been allowed to use their kaiju-size shit for a long time, and now they're giving a near unlimited budget to do that. I want to trust it. I do. But this is Tim's. I hope it goes well for him. Not gonna immediately shit on him, but I don't trust it. I'm not trying to shit on the devs in any regard either. I just... All I gotta say is I'm in a part of... I do wonder an alternate timeline of what the fuck would happen to Epic if Tim Sweeney leaves and fucking Cliff Bleszinski stays at this point. Because I get, like, if the worst thing you have is a developer who's a bit of a fucking party animal, you know what I mean? I don't think that's a terrible fucking thing. Instead of Tim, I'm gonna defend a lot of fuck shit Sweeney. Sorry, I'm not trying to bash on the game. By no means is this a commentary on the quality of whatever game that the Shadow of Colossus devs are doing. I just don't trust old boy to not fuck this up somehow. Also, there is a lot of flashing lights I've noticed in Vectorman 2. So I'm gonna do a rarity for y'all. And hey, if you're sensitive to light, especially flashing lights, I'm a little worried about you for this stream, if you understand what I'm saying. And if it gets too damn bad, let me know and I'll be down for switching a game, because I really rather not have some of y'all straight up pop seizures. You know what I mean? Alright, as long as y'all are okay, then fuck it, we ball, I guess. But that is also, if you're watching the YouTube VOD, that's also your cue. Man, don't start playing yo-yoing. I'm trying to get up here. God damn. I will say, this game's a bit ruthless already to start. Why were they bitching about the levels being too long? Quite frankly, I mean, they feel just as long as... Shit, what I was playing beforehand. Okay, bet. We got past that one. Good shit. They're called power sacks? Nah, I think that's considered low-hanging fruit, ladies and gentlemen. And if I finish this early, I can give you guys a little bit of an epilogue of how things went for poor fucking Vectorman. Am I supposed to be going vertically? Sorry, game didn't make that obvious. Oh. It doesn't have to make it obvious. I mean, I gotta use my brain. Okay, I see tree platforms. I think I must go up. I mean, it's not an immediate thought for me. But then again, this is me trying to learn video games that I know the history of, but I just don't necessarily know how to entirely play. So... clearly I'm missing something. Okay, maybe I can try a different path. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Okay, so. Yeah, at least I know the way up. That's quite the consolation. Even if I'm getting my shit rocked, Jesus! Replay's over there fucking snickering. Going, yep, I made the right call. This motherfucker needed cheat codes. Yeah. Which is why I'm thoroughly surprised that there are some people that consider me smart sometimes. That's not even me trying to be self-deprecating. It's like, I always get, like, brick walled at what we consider knowledge checkpoints. And I'm like, ain't you supposed to be smart to get past the knowledge checkpoints? I promise that is not me trying to be self-deprecating. That is me trying to figure that out. Why the fuck am I starting to get bored? I like Vectorman. There's no reason for me to get bored like 3 minutes in. Don't. Oh, the fucking knockback. Oh, motherfucker. I don't like how this is going so far. I think that's the nice way to say it. I don't like how this level has been going. I'm not a fan. I don't think my play style is... I don't think my skills are that bad. Or at least I'd like to think. That my skills are so... Oh my fucking god. Like, I'm not mad. I'm just... I know there's a... We gotta start all over. Okay. Like, I'm not entirely frustrated. I know that. I am thoroughly wondering what is going on. Because after playing The Adventures of Batman and Robin, it don't feel so damn... Ah! No, the fuck you don't. Oh! No, you... I don't have much to say for this level except... Huh. Oh... Alright, I'm gonna axe this, just cause I feel it's safe to. How are y'all feeling about this game? I don't hate Vector Man in theory, but in theory, Michael could pick a better hockey team than the Anaheim Ducks. That was a pain. Like, that was actually kind of fucking tedious. I'm not gonna lie. I already knew that was gonna happen. Like, I was set up for failure there. I'll take that. I just hope that was just a rough start and we're gonna get somewhere quite fast. Whoa! Well, if Jamie's watching, don't. There's scorpions on this level. I never made it this far. Hey! Motherfucker! Oh, and Vectorman can turn into a scorpion. Oh, boy. Yeah, no, so we just gonna let Jamie know when, it's safe. Cause there ain't no scorpions on screen right now, cause goddamn. Jamie gonna be fighting for their fucking life in this level. This world even, perhaps. If you're just tuning in, we just got to level 5 in Vectorman 2. I have to see how many levels there are, even. Hopefully this isn't, like, ridiculous amount. I know, but I ain't trying to, like, push my damn luck either. I'm checking something real quick. Oh god, there's 22 levels. So, I feel like this one's becoming a bit more of a slog. Point and click investigation game with elastic physics. Different. Like, I could be wrong. I don't know why, but... At first, Vectorman hit like crack in the middle of the inner city. This one is just kind of like... It's using stretch and flick physics to solve puzzles. Magma PI, oh, they ain't slick. Like, it's very much a case of I'm trying to keep my... Actually, you know what? I'll give it an hour. God damn! Oh, they respawn! Oh, shit. Because, is it just me, or am I tripping, or is this just not feeling like a strong sequel to Vectorman? That one, while it had its tough spot, was fun, and I was fine with it. This one is starting to feel more and more like an allegory of Sega in '96. I like... Seems to be on a difficulty kick. Yeah, I'm not saying this game's a slog, but if someone were to be like, Danny, this feels a bit like a slog, I don't think I'd be in the market to dispute them right now. That was a platform. No. Not really, Jonesy. Not on Vectorman 2. I can barely find action replays for these bitches. I'll check and see if there is a level skip, just for the sake of, like I said, I can feel that y'all are even going, alright game, knock this shit off. Oh. I'll be damned, it does. Up, right, A, B, A, down, left, A, down. There is a level select. God damn! Okay, so now that we know that we can skip past levels, I'll keep that shit in mind. What the fuck? What the fuck fuck was that? I'm happy I got that done, but... Oh. I almost want to see it through, so that way we ain't really got to deal with this fucking... Yeah, it's one of those, like I said, I could see this game through. But I could also see y'all going, Danny, what the fuck is this? Like, I am just... Oh. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be shocked. It is a couple of Sega games, after all. Vectorman 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm sure one of these days I'll get curious about the DS port of Sonic Colors. I mean, it's not bad. I do need to play more Sonic games in general. And maybe actually stick through. Is it bad that one of the things I actually thought about doing was fucking Sonic Adventure of all things? Colors is still your favorite. That makes sense. That tracks. That was a quick-ass level. I'm not mad. But damn, did Sega just tell them hurry up and get this shit out of the door? Because we're about halfway through the game from what I've seen, but if these levels persist to be this quick, we gonna be right through these motherfuckers. Which I'm not mad at. Your double jump seems to instantly pop the sacks. Oh, hey, goddamn, stop, goddammit, stop! Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Got a good chunk of these damn levels out of the way now. We still got 10 minutes. Guess who? Oh god, I can immediately sell you on that game I found. Guess who made it? We're on level... Same devs as There Is No Game. So for the record, we're on level 15 of 22. From what I saw. Yeah, scene 14 of... Yeah, 14 of 22. Hey Danny, with the tanks, try not to spam. They seem to retaliate. I think the key is hit them once, jump over their bullet, rinse and repeat. Yeah, let's try that strategy. Let's try it. Well, obviously, once I get to a tank. Oh, Garu was right about the double jump, too. Well, shit. Well, and Bird's got a point. Burb's got a point. I'm gonna spam the fuck out of that spider, though, because he can kiss my ass. Hell no, I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but I ain't with it. Oh! Didn't lose too much progress, at least. The only reason why I spammed him is because I had it's one good time to have the low ground. Anakin could have used that shit. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, get the fuck out the way. Cool. We have made quite a chunk of fucking time. And we still have... God, we still have 5 minutes in this segment. And I've kind of barreled through. And we're gonna have the final third of the game for the final hour. Not a god gamer. Stop that. One sec. I normally don't do this, but I want to get this boss done. I just needed to get past that little motherfucker. Y'all can understand why I refilled my health and just wanted this over with. Alright, so it looks like we're on Scene 16, so we have the last 6 levels of this game to go. Which I'm thinking we're in a good spot, so I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna finish the game out, and then I'm gonna answer the question that I told Michael that I would answer this week. What on God's green earth happened to Vectorman 3? And why is there no Vectorman 3? I'll give you a hint. They try. So yeah, you get a bonus history lesson if I can hustle my way through the last 6 levels of this game. But that's if I can get past. We still got 6 or so levels to go, and we still have chaos, mayhem, and destruction to take part and partake in. Either way, we'll be right back. Hopefully, we have a good climactic ending here. I think we're on level, let me see. Yeah, we're on level 16, so we got 6 levels. Because level 22 is the final level. So we're down to the final 6. We will be right back. There we go. Alright, like I said, we're going straight back to it because I kind of want to, like I said, I think we're close to getting this done. I want to see if we can get this done. So if you're just tuning in, even though we skipped one level, Just for it being frustrating as shit. We're on level 16 of 22 of Vectorman 2. I'm gonna be honest with you, ever since we skipped the one level, it's kind of coalesced a little bit. Okay, so we have toxic sludge now. Okay. I mean, they did say recycle or die. And outside of infinite lives, the only real cheating that was done was refilling my life twice. Because I just actively did not want to deal with another boss. I will say, see how I barely got a third of that shit done? I can hear Garu going, you little motherfucker. Next time you better explore these goddamn levels. Mr. I don't appreciate shit. Oh, no. I don't know what bullshit you just pulling, but I'm not about to go down like that. Kiss my ass. Hold on. Okay. I wasn't even trying to hit the boss. I was trying to hit the little sack down here. Hey, chomp your mother. Okay, hit a moving target, bitch. Come on. I've hit this motherfucker 11 ways from Sunday. And I guess I just needed to hit him 12 ways from Sunday. I think we're in the last world of the game now. Guess that was the wrong way. Okay, you see the jump I'm trying to make. Oh, motherfucker! Thank fuck for the laser beam. Whew. Oh, I got messaged by somebody. Oh, it's Ronovich. I wonder why he's messaging me. Ah, god damn it. I'm only filling this in right now because I kind of had to tank that. Why are they complaining that these levels are long? I feel like the reviewers were on some bullshit, because what do you mean these levels are too short? If anything, this one long-ass level is the reason why I'm just over here spamming that one health refill just because I just want to get through this level. These are some labyrinthian motherfuckers. I would love to know what they mean. What did they want out of this game in terms of long levels? Because that's a long motherfucker that we just did. Oh! Someone call Master P. I just stole the No Limit Soldiers tank. Platforming in a tank? Big ass tanks. You know what? That is the mantra of this damn channel, so I'm not even mad. Ain't nothing but tanks and mechs in this sumbitch. So I get it. I'm with it. brake, goddammit. Just trying to get to the check. Thank you. Shit. Sorry, the tank's shooting controls can be hit or miss. God damn. Is that the last time I do the tank? Whoa. Don't make me do this goddamn tank no more. It's not a bad tank, but fuck. Oh, shit. So, now that we've gotten through most of the game, I know I keep asking, but I know Jonesy already likes Vectorman 2. Like, so this is for the folks that are probably seeing this game for the first time. What are y'all thinking? I can only hope I gave it an unbiased, this is just how it is type thing. We're starting at the giddy up again. I can hear some of y'all begging for level skip. You realize that, right? Why is he turned around? Oh, they changed the controls to where it's okay, so he has flip. That would have been nice to know in the fucking options. Did I not see that in the options? Yeah. This feels like a rental level. This feels like a rental level. Tank level 2, final level, final boss level. I normally don't do this. But for the sake of my sanity, let me just play a fucking Vectorman. You know how bad it is? I'm sorry, don't ever do that tank shit again. I'm sure I might have just needed to learn and figure it out, and I'm sure it wasn't as bad in 1996, Unga Bunga. Man, listen. I don't know what they were on. But you know it's bad when I'm tapping out of a fucking level. What is with these goddamn eggs? Well, you know it's bad when I'm tapping out of a tank level going, you know what? Go ahead and bill me for not making the level. Y'all want to say that it's a giant asterisk that I didn't get it done? I don't fucking care. Like, when it sticks to... I've noticed that specifically with this game. When it sticks to Vectorman, it's a solid motherfucker. But whenever it tries to veer off that path for Vectorman 2, I don't know why. It does not stick to landings. What the? Okay. Well, it's the final level. I expected annoyance in this one. does feel like the game kind of fell apart a little bit with the tanks. Just not willing to go through that shit. Look, y'all want me to go through the tanks one time? I'll do it. Just ain't doing it. Did I hit the roof? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all saw that, right? What do you mean? Oh. I feel it in my bones. I feel bullshit in my bones. I feel tomfoolery in my bones. What the hell was that? I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna assume that it's just because I have not played this game fully before today. And I'm gonna assume and give this game the benefit of the doubt that maybe, just fucking maybe, I'm tripping. And I need to give this game a little bit more grace. But if this bullshit continues, I swear to God, and the worst part is I like this series. But damn. I'm not... That's it? That's all the level was? What do you mean I almost perfected the level? Pacifist bonus! What? I didn't even mean to! Oh, I see you got that Voltaire brains, you don't care. No, you're not about to fucking shoot me all these goddamn times. I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the brain. Oh, I'm getting... Oh, hell no, you wanna try me. I see your brain popping, bitch. I have never cheated this hard in a game in my fucking life. God damn it. I didn't pay attention to my health. I could try. I mean, within reason? Yeah. Practicality? No, Garu. I just tried it. Oh, she fucks me up when I do that. This is the equivalent of just using every weapon under the goddamn ring. I know we have the great equalizer, but I think some of y'all are considering this a tad ridiculous, and I'm inclined to agree. Did she die? Oh, Lord. She dead. The bitch is dead. And now we got the ending cutscene. That's it. They really did not think this fucking game through, did they? I'm trying. They just said, "Hey, victory, go. Here, damn. Here's your ending." Drooling Dog Studio. They just said, "Here, damn." Does this count as a win? I'm going to ask y'all. Does it count as a win? Because that was a tedious bitch at the end. Like, shit. That is the most abrupt ending to a game, Genesis or otherwise. Like, the other one was majestic, they were proud with their shit. This just feels like, hey man, thanks for the Vectorman DLC. Now, go buy a fucking Saturn. God. I cheated like a motherfucker. I could never beat a Vectorman game. I beat both. Now, the first one was kind of smooth. I didn't really have to go ballistic. I just needed unlimited lives and I was good. This one? Vectorman 2? No. I needed everything. I needed everybody putting their little energy orbs up to the sun. I needed the Father, the Spirit, the Holy Ghost. I needed Sting, Ric Flair. I needed half the fucking Avengers from Endgame. Like, this game, Vectorman 2, almost explains why there's no Vectorman 3. Because God damn it. Oh Lord, God damn it. Mike. Like, that was a rough motherfucker. I don't know how else to call it but a rough motherfucker. I'm trying to find where it is. Okay, there it is. Trying to see if I can find something real quick. But no. Oh. Alright, so pretty much to explain what happened to Vectorman, to make it very quick. Pretty much, not for a lack of trying. Where's the music? I need the music for this. Not for a lack of trying, but they did, honest to God, try and get Vectorman out on shelves. First, in the little fiscal year Sega 1997 thing, they were talking about possibly having a thing where Vectorman was going to come out for the Genesis and Saturn. Vectorman 3 was going to come out in 1997 and 98 for Sega, for the original Genesis. That didn't happen. Then they tried for Dreamcast. That didn't happen. And right now, I just found something. I know it got preserved like months ago. But, what if I were to tell you that the one PS2 Vectorman, they were going to put Vectorman on PS2. And it went so far as to, they went so far as to prototyping it in 2003. And I just happened to find it, so I'm gonna try and see if I can't. If y'all would like to see it as a little bit of a, like, I wouldn't say palate cleanser, but if y'all would like to check it out, I'm down for playing a little bit of it, and we both could just see how this Vectorman could have been together. Or, quite frankly, I can look like Ric Flair after going 60 minutes with in a wrestling match, realize I'm bloody as shit, and go to fuck. But no, I feel like showing you guys this is going to be fucking cool, because this is the closest we've gotten, and very well may get to another Vectorman. Which is fucking terrible when I say it out loud like that. But I just need to get this bitch to work. As long as I can get that bitch to work, then we're great. Okay, I see where it is. Alright, let me get it set up. I need this to be on that. And I need the... What is this? There we go. Need that off. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So, we both gonna look at this together. On the digital PS2. As you can tell, it's not fully all the way through, so let's check it out. So this debug build that I'm showing you guys is from... I grabbed the most recent one. This should be from May 7th, 2003. Now, this isn't something new, necessarily, but check this shit out. I don't know if they got much in terms of audio. And I don't know how much I'm going to show. I'm going to get off of here around 7:30 for stream, so I'm going to show this for like a good 10 to 15 minutes. But there were multiple different times to show this. But apparently this is considered the Halo-like Vectorman. But yeah, this is what could have possibly been a PS2 Vectorman. Which feels bizarre to play him in... I mean, obviously it's going to feel bizarre, but it feels strange to play him in a 3D space, but, I mean, that goes without saying. It's a 3D... He never transitioned to 3D. Of course it's going to feel bizarre when he's only ever had 2 3D side-scrollers. Also, you can destroy damn near everything, as you can see. I mean, I like how it plays so far. Okay, he's got grenades. So yeah. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, he jumps with the left stick. He still has his double jump as if the game, so that's good to know. Break yourself, fool. Yeah, they turned it a little bit more open world indeed. I do think that... What can I do? Oh, oh. Hold up, 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 hold up. Yeet! Yeah, bitch! Dance, bitch! Motherfucker, who are you throwing? Who are you hitting shit with? Can I jump with it? I can jump with it. Okay. God, I can feel the bones of a good game here. That's disappointing. Because I would have loved to have played this. Could y'all imagine me fucking... God damn it, Sega. You're making me... You're pissing me off, Sega. Get back to the fucking drawing board. Why didn't you just stick with this? This is nice. Oh god, I can hear that I like Vectorman. Like unironically. I mean, I know it's not very early on. Oh, the bridge, she's a gone. Oh, oh, yeah, they said fully destructible environments. They weren't fucking kidding. Well, if everything has physics, bitch, I'm about to use that to my advantage. Little motherfuckers are not about to get me got. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fall to your doom, bitch. 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 Hold on. Bitch. Oh, I know I got you at least. Bitch. Yeah, but it's buggy to smithereens. Don't get me wrong, but... Bugged to be damned. But, I mean, it's a prototype. I ain't trying to hold a prototype against, you know. This is still fucking amazing to me. You can grab chunks of the guard you just killed. Okay, I'm mad that this wasn't a thing. Don't you run towards me. Now we all dead. Like, I am just roaming around. I'm not, like, actively playing it. Well, I am playing it, but... Y'all get what I'm trying to say. What the hell is the Devastator? Why do I want to use it on one of the ships? It does have the feels like you can go anywhere thing. I don't know how much of this is finished, but the combat, perfectly fine. I feel like if they would have went through with this game and tuned it up, it would have been at worst kind of a bog standard Vectorman. But, I mean, I know some of his charm is lost because, you know, he's not the little Orbot, but I still don't see the harm in why this game got stopped. Obviously, if y'all want me to, like, find the other prototypes and we all just, like, sit here and kind of get through the meat of potatoes. Howdy, Speedy Cat. You're new. Welcome to stream. And yeah, that is a lot of explosions. You're not kidding. If you're just tuning in, we just finished Vectorman 2. So I found the Vectorman PS2 prototype. And I wanted to take a few swings at it before we wrap up stream here tonight, which I think is it's a nice way to top it off. But I feel like they said there was another build of this. This gameplay kind of reminds me of Metal Arms Glitch in the System, which, you know what? Yeah. It really does. Now that you mention it. Yeah, you know, you're accurate. You're right in your assumption. Oh, damn. I know they said there was a transmitter of some kind in here, so I'll see if I can look for it, but I'm not gonna, like... It's not that I don't want to look for it. It's just more of a... I'm just kind of seeing how this would have felt. And then maybe some missions. But no, there's... I'm looking at the guide right now. Apparently... There were... the early looks of Vectorman and 4 prototypes. Then... a transition phase, and then apparently what I'm playing right now on the website is considered the Vectorman PS2 Halo treatment. So, there's 11 prototypes to look through. And apparently this is the one that is the farthest away from Vectorman. But this was like a year after they trashed the more Vectorman looking stuff, which I don't mind trying to look at that one day. Because I'm looking at pictures of it right now and it looks kind of cool. It does. And yes, I know, I need to probably wrap this up here in a minute because I do have, unfortunately, I have work in the morning, as you guys can see these boxes back here. I've got stuff to move to the new apartment. So, normally I would be down to do a whole hour of just looking through this. But to answer your question, Michael, because you asked, where was Vectorman 3? What was Sega trying to do with Vectorman? Well, 22 years ago, they got real close. Well, at least about as far as I can think of. Not a beta or anything. Just a prototype. You're looking at how far they got. A prototype. The 11th prototype before they just said, fuck it. Now, if Sega would want to bring back Vectorman again, I'm just saying, I for one, welcome our new Orbot overlord. But, oh. Resume game. Invert pitch, 2-player co-op. Okay, so there was an objective. You know, that might not be a bad thing to do, is just dive into the Vectorman games. But, that is, for now, unfortunately, the end of stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna do at least one small thing. I'm gonna head off of here. I'll have the stream schedule up probably when I get sometime Monday, like I usually do. But I'm gonna have 2 games. I know one of them might be Kirby Air Riders. The other one, I'm not sure yet. I might do another Genesis game. I might do something else. But that's when y'all are gonna start seeing some of the games get moved, because it's about time to finally move out of the place that's been the kitchen and dining room and living room, and you know, because when you have an apartment that is sub 400 square feet, you kind of realize when you get into a bigger apartment just how big that damn apartment is. Even if it is considered a small apartment, it's bigger than what you got. You know what I mean? Either way, if you want to keep in tabs for more chaos, if you are new here, I'm Danny DeMonica. This is Nerds the Asylum. There's a lot of games back there that I just deep dive into. If it's a retro game, I actually even go through and check retro magazines and find retro commercials and kind of give as much background to the game as humanly possible, because apparently I'm starting to get the reputation of a game historian if you ask most of the people in this chat, which I'm not against, but you get the point. And if that's what brings people to the dance, by all means, cool. So, like I said, we did some Vectorman. We kind of showed the state of Genesis in 1996, which was dire. And, you know, just the concept. Now, I will say, just to wrap things up, before I do wrap things up, Vectorman 2, if you're going to play a Vectorman game, now that we played both, go play the first one. The second one is good, except for like 3 levels that really are some tedious sons of bitches. And Vectorman 2 specifically, it just kind of feels like they rushed it out to get one last... They were squeezing blood from the stone of the Genesis. And it feels like the Vectorman 2 folks knew that that was at least their last game for Genesis. They probably didn't know it was going to be their last game, and as of 30 years later, the closest we got was the little bit that I showed you from 22 years ago, which is, you know, just a travesty. Because Vectorman, Comic Zone, Rise Star, do you know how many IPs that Sega could just straight up bring back? Which they are doing. I know they're working on it. I for one, own the new Shinobi game. And whatnot. And I know Crazy Taxi is possibly might come out, but for the love of God, Sega, do I have to do all your old IPs that you forgot? That isn't Sonic or whatever Atlas has? I know I sound jaded and I sound jilted. Let me not. Let me go ahead and put out the Discord. You're more than free to join, and that's usually the best way to figure out whenever I'm streaming, because I do have a set schedule. Usually, I stream once during the weekdays, and I try and stream every Saturday, 5 p.m. Central, for at least 2 hours, possibly more, if I have the time to do more than 2 hours. But there's the Discord, and of course, you guys know the drill. I know y'all tell me, I'm the type that usually doesn't promote this sort of thing, but folks around here are like, Danny, you need to start doing this more. Here's the tip jar and the merch for the asylum. Because there's t-shirts and banners and whatnot. There you go. See? I did it. Y'all happy now? You feel better? Makes you feel warm inside that I did it? Anyway, I will be back here next week. Check out the Discords. And also, if you want to follow me on any social media, just mainly Twitter, Blue Sky, just at Danny DeMonica. Or TikTok. You'll see clips from the channel, mostly. Either way, I will see you guys around. Actually, I'll do the social thing too. Sorry that the links are screwed. I just have not had time to fix them. But you kind of get the point. It's all at Danny DeMonica. At Danny DeMonica. At Danny DeMonica. Either way, I will see you guys around next week for another chaotic edition of Nerds the Asylum. I don't know what I'm streaming yet, but trust me, I think you might like what I have in mind. And technically, since even though we cheated the smithereens and used an action replay and refill life codes because this game decided that today was the day to just kick us in the dick, I'm still going to play the victory win song. Fair enough? Fair enough. Either way, see you guys around. Good night, everybody.